versus Pugna. It's also a save specialty hero, so nothing wrong with this pick. This Viper is interesting because in theory it's good, right? It's good on lane versus Ember. It's got...
And I would say, for the most part, Viper can kind of follow the same trajectory, at least with the core matchup in this game of being the Morphling. So I think it's kind of fair to say that Spirit need to get ahead in this game, and I think there's a good chance that they will. But if last game is anything to go by, that's not going to be enough, because BetBoom just play a really good mid game.
Oh, it's a 1v1 battle for the ages. Support versus support. Blood grenades have been used. Who will get the right click? Fairy fire by Toronto Tokyo. Mira, one more right click. He gets it. Mira, first blood.
So, I don't know.
Well, telekinesis into the gush. Miposhka can only just cast.
I don't know if the Rubik last pick was that good for that, but I think the
Toronto
Morphling...
Tokyo, 4 stacks of Shadow Poison, gets Berserker Call, and will drop for a second time in this game.
Dependent on getting those opportunities. And a lot of the time, Shadow Demon can cover himself. Nice call here from Collapse. Might actually just run him down.
Yep. Toronto Tokyo, death number 3 incoming. Collapse. Only bad thing about that is he's not level 6. Can't get those stacks quite yet. Save. Nether Blast finishes him off in the top lane. So 4-1 advantage for Team Spirit. This looks familiar.
A lot of rotations coming in.
Yep. GPK is getting slow, but there's a Fade Bolt. Blood Grenade comes out and a Slide the Fist. Very casual kill onto Laurel. That just looked way too easy. Now GPK not only level 6, but gets the Arcane Rune after the wand. Yeah, there's the blink from Collapse, but he's going to be greeted by the enemy team. Gets off the call, tries the TP. Collapse won't get out of this one, though. Yeah. Hero in the lineup. And Collapse, there's the initiation. Pure gets off the gush. Could go for the Ravage, but Yatoro has come with the Stone Gaze. That means BetBoom now retreats for the time being, but there's the Ravage to follow. Meteor Hammer on top of Yatoro. He has no mana. Gets the Wand and the Mystic Snake. There's the save temporarily from Mira. But they have the surround and a nice attempt at the call, but the Medusa does die to the Slight. And Collapse, he's going to try to get out of here now. As a big Fade Bolt from Save. Miposhka trying to heal his teammate, but that's going to get himself killed. And the Gush gets another kill on top of that. Make it a triple kill for Nightfall. 4 dead overall as Team Spirit get crushed.
The lead is also about the power level of your heroes, right? Like when they win that bottom fight, they're not ready to roach.
Oh, they're going to try to go for the Medusa. Yatoro. He's going to attempt to TP out right in the face of everybody, but the Adaptive Strike brings him back. And they're going to bring him down.
Went for the escape, but gets punished heavily. There's a call.
Indeed, but Collapse is kind of outnumbered right now, but teammates are on the way. But he's going to get telekinesed back. Another slide onto 3 heroes. Atos being showed by Laurel, but no follow-up at all. And instead, Collapse gets waveform down. 2 of the 3 cores just feel like they're going to drop off here. Nice chains onto 2. Remnant takes out Miposhka, and now Laurel, very slow Viper. Meteor Hammer clips him. He's going to get lifted into the arms of Nightfall.
Anyway. Ember with the 13 runes.
There's the blink. Blade Mail. Does he have enough to chop? He does. The first chop of the game for Collapse, and it's a big one.
Yeah.
On a fight despite not having that Stone Gaze.
Ravage is also crucial.
Yeah.
It's a big spell to have down. Toronto Tokyo gets spotted.
Yeah, a little bit late on the TP, so
easily dealt with. BetBoom, more or less.
Oh, they want to go for more.
Lead.
Tidehunter's a bit tanky. He's got that pipe now. And Pure, he's going to be able to walk away. Looks like the Nether Ward was stolen.
The eternal curse of Axe right there.
Yeah, Collapse is just getting kited really hard in these fights. And now Mira will likely get cleaned up as well. Gets off the Demonic Purge, but not going to do a whole lot for him. So Spirit wanted to fight. And this will be their first Aegis. Again, only a 2K lead, so making it...
Track a bit. Mira now will get his first Greater. So could pass that on to Deuce if he wants. That's a 900 health and mana burst.
GPK finds Miposhka this time. Nice block off with the Nether Ward. Will be able to juke out save as well. Oh my god, he runs right into save instead. And eventually they'll bring down this pesky Pugna.
That's actually a good steal. The Crepify is really good against Axe.
Oh, speaking of Axe, boy, every time you mention his name, Collapse dies.
God. Morphling does. Oh, actually just going to get it.
I think so. GPK, he might be able to scout it, but has a Remnant up, and yeah, they're going to be able to claim the Aegis and Cheese. So BetBoom now on the run, but there's a counter initiation. Toronto Tokyo dies right off the bat. Nether Toxin applied to the Tidehunter as GPK kills off a support. Yatoro does get off his Stone Gaze as Laurel eats the cheese just before dying. So we'll stay alive as a result, and now GPK able to find a little bit of distance. There's the Ravage coming out. It's going to connect onto 3. Mira likely will be the first to fall, but another Nether Toxin comes in as Yatoro still with the Aegis.
Oh man, he's
but very low mana. If he gets surrounded, he has to be very careful. There's a gem randomly on the deck because both supports from Spirit are dead. Telekinesis back, Yatoro. This might be life number 1. Indeed it is. Laurel on the outskirts. He might be scouted here. Will try to TP out. Global Silence is there. So at the very least, Laurel gets out, but the Aegis, Cheese, and basically everybody from Spirit die. It's a lot of Universal heroes too, though, to be fair.
Maybe not to that extent. Okay.
Collapse. We'll have to BKB. Does not want a TP, though. It's going to get Global Silence. Shiva's going to give him
He's just dead.
some vision as well, and Collapse just drops. So no BKB. He does have the buyback, but without having that, it's Breeze. And Nightfall. They're going to go mid now. There's a disruption. The Telekinesis, not quite on the low ground, but I believe that was a tentacle surprise from Pure, if I'm not mistaken, Synderen. Shadow Demon's dead, and that is
no buyback.
That is a big hero to kill, even though it's such a support.
What are they going to do without SD? Is this just 2 lanes? I don't know what you do. Like, you can buy back your X all you want. I think Shadow Demon is way too important.
Yeah.
They're just going to sell it. They're going to sell 2 lanes. That one find on the Rubik, getting that lift on Shadow Demon, pulling him back in to the tentacle surprise.
Yep.
Okay, 2 lanes of barracks, Spirit.
They still have 20 seconds with Shadow Demon dead, and, well, Viper Strike applied to save. He's going to die pretty much right off the bat, and I think with that, BetBoom might just get away.
Yeah.
Or might just leave. You got to give credit to Yatoro, despite being on the back. Oh, he's going to have to stone. Did I just...
gotta give him credit. Thanks for giving him credit.
He's trying to TP out, but the steering chains is there. Oh, no, I pulled a Synderen, everybody.
Yeah, gotta give him credit, though. And that really feels like if Spirit don't win a fight and get a Roche, I think if Morph has 2 lives, they're just screwed.
There's the forced buyback. Global Silence is there, though. They delete Shadow Demon. He's
Whoa,
gonna
Laurel,
have to buy back
that
as well.
is
Laurel,
just not gonna work,
where are you,
buddy.
young man? He will have to buy back as well. Now GPK trying to keep everybody busy on the other side as the tower taking heavy damage from the illusions, but they have forced a lot of buybacks. And
3
BetBoom,
buys for nothing.
yeah, they
Dagger. It's very, very nice here, and that will be Roche. And this, I don't know, man. I'm holding on to some...
Yes. God, what has happened to us? All right, the tower is... Oh, we got the smoke coming out. First, Ravage comes out from Pure with the Gush.
Okay, they get the
Collapse
call.
gets a nice call. Can they actually do something with this, though?
He has Cheese as well.
Nightfall and company looking to reset, and yeah, I think he's going to have to pop that Cheese. Indeed, he does. Yatoro gets off the Stone Gaze as well. The Shadow Demon is dieback now. As you can see, Nightfall really wanting to 1v1, but not going to happen for now. And there is the Ravage from Pure. The second one comes out, and that is going to be a dead Medusa, and it's a dieback. 4 dead for Spirit. And again, it's just such a strange game, considering we've been seeing 99% of the games just